Today I'm going to tell you about how one of Dhirubhai Ambani's son became a billionaire and the other broke. So it all started when Dhirubhai Ambani was 17 and he moved to Dubai. He worked at a place called Bessie and Co. and he learned the art of trading there. And when he came back to India, to Bombay, nowadays Mumbai, he was ready to make a company of his own. He made a company called Reliance Spices, and there he sold spices. In 1958, he and his wife had their first child, Mukesh Ambani. And then 2 years later, they had Anil Ambani. Today we are going to be talking about Anil Ambani and how he fell. So, the Reliance Industries was growing bigger and bigger. And in 1981, Mukesh even joined Reliance Industries. And then 2 years later, in 1983, Anil joined. And then suddenly, in 2002, Dhirubhai Ambani died by a sudden heart attack. So, according to the Indian government, if you don't have a will, then you have to split the money of the person into two with the children. So, Anil Ambani and Dhirubhai Ambani got split the owners of Reliance Industries. So, but they had a lot of twin rivalry. This was the richest twin rivalry in the world. So, they both wanted to be the leader. Mukesh Ambani thought that he should have been the supreme leader of Reliance, and Anil Ambani thought that they were both meant to be the same. But on the other hand, their mother made a rule between those two that they couldn't interfere with each other's businesses for 10 years in 2005. So it went like that. Mukesh Ambani went with the old things, petroleum and the spices and gases and things, to keep a steady business. On the other hand, Anil went for a business to do the more future things. For example, back then the new thing was 3G technology. So Anil spent 2 billion just to make just to keep up with the 3G technology. He called it Reliance Communications. And then, after some time, he was in his golden ages. Everyone was using that, and then he was about to. But then his company got into a bad place. They were starting to fall behind, and they were about to make a deal with the South African telecom company. But then, because the rule that their mother made was that the brother, so Mukesh Ambani, could also buy a share of Anil's company before any other company can. So that stopped the deal with the African company. So then Anil's company was on a downfall. So he had to do many loans for around. So he took first a loan from three Chinese banks for 1 billion and 200 million, 1.2 billion, and then he took another loan from a USA bank for a bit over 900 million. But these loans he couldn't pay back because his company still couldn't grow higher, and that's how he fell. This is not only what happened to him, to Anil Ambani. He also had a lot of debt in banks, the three Chinese banks that he had loaned 1.2 billion, and also in a bank from Sweden called Ericsson. And then somebody, like his bigger brother, Mukesh, actually paid for his bank debts with the Ericsson bank. But this only humiliated Anil even more, that he had to help. He needed his brother's help to pay up his bank loans. he said in an interview a few years ago that he has no more money left, but that's in liquid assets. He also had solid assets. That meant he couldn't straight away sell them, but he still had them that he could sell. For example, he had a yacht and many cars, but his lawyers made it so that he didn't have to sell them because they said that a company owned it and not Anil himself, and he was only using it on a company. And also he could do the same thing with his cars because he said that they were bought on somebody else's name, not his. Thank you for watching, and bye.